Hey there, it's Brett, the Portland Real Estate Cowboy, and today I'm going to be showing you a video of some new construction in Estacada. This is being built by Cedar Ridge. Honestly, it blew me away. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. The house that we're going to see on this video is a 4-bed, 2.5 bath with an additional 2-bed, 1.5 bath ADU. And so this is something that could be used as a long-term rental, a short-term rental for your Airbnbs, or a mother-in-law suite. I mean, I guess you could even just open this up and turn it into a 6-bed, 4-bath. So I'm going to show us a video of the house, and then I'm going to show us a video kind of walking up and down the street of this new neighborhood. So we are actually going to be taking a look on the inside of this one right here. This one right here is called the Oxbow, and this is also by Cedar Ridge. This is the one that has a 4-bed, 2.5 bath, essentially right here. And then over on this side, we have a 2-bed, 1.5 bath. And super interesting. I love the concept, you know, for a mother-in-law's area over here, or if, you know, you're a young family with the investment mindset, it does kind of open you up to have a little bit of income with the house here. I mean, the house here is only $740, and I think honestly for, you know, like the 2 units, the 6 bedrooms and the 4 bathrooms, it is a great deal. Let's go ahead and take a look on the inside. So first thing that we're going to notice when we're walking up right here is, I mean, this beautiful covered porch area right here. I mean, it is nice. And then also I love this kind of like old school, you know, wood trim that they did on this one. And also the colors, you know, I love that right there's almost kind of like a dark blue with the white. Really makes it pop really nice. So coming on in here, the first thing that we're going to see is the staircase right over on this side, but then we're going to see essentially right down here the hall. The door right here behind me is actually the door to the garage. And let's go ahead and just keep moving around. Look at that, the little hobbit door right there. And I like what they did here. You know, this Cedar Ridge, you know, I've done another review on them, and they do a really great job with the touches and the accents. And I mean, I think that this door is another example of that. I mean, you can kind of see down in here like the little Harry Potter room, but I mean, that's going to be good for like a Christmas tree or other storage. Maybe, I mean, like a little cat room or something. I don't know. But, you know, right there you can kind of see is essentially the entryway to the crawl space. And coming over here now, we are going to go ahead and take a look in the garage. Okay, so here's the garage. And we can kind of go ahead and see here, you know, the water heater right here, electrical panel right here. And then you could be thinking, hey, Brett, wasn't there like a 3-car garage on the other side? And you know what? You'd be right, because there was. But the way that they finished this off with the ADU, they actually gave that 3rd garage parking spot to the ADU, and they put up this big wall right here. I'm almost positive that if you didn't want that, like if you were really going to use that as just a mother-in-law suite or something of the sort, you know, I'm sure they'd be happy to not put that wall up on a new build for you. And we are just going to be flowing on into our living area. And I mean, look at that window up there. Very typical of these Cedar Ridge homes. And walking all the way around and through, I mean, we can see the Whirlpool appliances, refrigerator. I love the crown molding that they did right there on those cabinets. I think I've said before in another video, I love the trim above the doors, you know, that 6-inch, it looks like, trim on the top. And I mean, huge open concept living area here for this 4-bed, essentially 2.5 bath area. Simple sink, nothing crazy. I mean, obviously this is just gonna be a bathroom, you know, a bathroom for the downstairs. And, you know, right here, we have your coat area, which is nice. And then of course, your shelving. You know, I showed it in another video too, but I love the way that they did this. You know, they actually trimmed that out to have the shelf sit on that instead of using some silly brackets. And instead of using like that, you know, I guess that grate, they're using, you know, real wood. I mean, that's real wood. I mean, I don't even think that's plywood. I think that's real wood that they use there. And this right here, these countertops are absolutely stunning. Also, they are. We kind of come over here and we can see, I mean, you know, between all that space that they have right there, I mean, you could fit a 6-person table there, no problem. I mean, no problem, and still not impede on the area that you have for your living area. Let's go ahead and take a quick step outside here. And I mean, the first thing that I noticed is, thank God they did a covered porch. I mean, these covered porches are absolutely essential out here in Portland. And I mean, we can kind of just see, you know, right through here. I mean, this is like the perfect size, you know, to come out here and do a little relaxing. It also is a great one too, because, you know, you could obviously just put a barbecue right up against this grate and have a perfect little setup. I mean, super cute little yard, you know, functionable yard. I mean, definitely big enough to go throw, you know, a baseball, have a dog, you know, I guess do your normal life events. And then right here, you know, I think that we kind of saw in the garage that they did really build this one with the mindset of the ADU being a completely different animal. And so this right here, this essentially break is what's separating you essentially from the deck and the back door of the ADU. What they also did right here is they built this little fence barrier too between, I guess, the main house's yard and the ADU's yard. You can see that little gate right there that kind of opens them up between. But I mean, it's kind of cool because right back here you can kind of see that, you know, the ADU kind of has its own yard. So, you know, obviously if you have, you know, somebody that you don't really know that you're renting to, or let's just say your mom comes with some, I don't know, annoying little dog, or maybe really special little dog that doesn't get along with your dog, I mean, you're going to be able to separate them. Or maybe they just like to party too hard together and you are just like, you all need to separate a little bit. You got that separation right there with that fence. So, you know, just kind of coming in here, we're going to just go ahead and peek essentially right through there again. You know, the open floor concept essentially here. Big kitchen. I mean, I'm standing right here where the kitchen table will go. And I mean, you can see all that area that's behind me that would be perfect for any living room setup. And now we're going to go upstairs, and upstairs is actually where all 4 of the bedrooms are. And I personally love that. I love all the bedrooms being on the top floor. So let's just go ahead and go take a look at that. All right, here we go. Walk in. Cute front door with the cute window. Cute window right there. And we are going to kind of turn the corner and go on up the stairs. We got another window right here on this one, but looks like we had like, what, 2 turns in those stairs. And let's go ahead and turn on some lights. All right, now that we got ourselves some lights on, we have essentially our first bedroom right here to the right. our master over here to the left. We have our laundry room that we missed a light on. We have essentially the second full bathroom upstairs, and then we have the other two bedrooms. You know, starting off, we're gonna go ahead and just kind of come into the master here, and hopefully what you can kind of see is just the size of the master. It is not over the top, but I mean, it feels sizable. I mean, you really, I think, could get some larger furniture in here and be, you know, quite happy. Over here, we do have the full master bath. Let's go ahead and go in there and take a look. So coming on in here, the lights look a little yellowish on my phone, but look a lot better in person. Got a big sitting area right there for the toilet. Nice his and her. Essentially the countertops are essentially the same throughout. A nice little stand-up tub right there. And over here we have the closet, which is shelves. Essentially the her side probably right there. Probably the her side down here. And then the his side, you know, probably right up there. But all in all, it is a big closet. I'm trying to kind of show you a little bit of the scale of the closet. You know, I got this selfie stick probably, you know, I don't know, 5-6 feet away from myself. And I mean, I'm still not touching the wall back there. I mean, this has got to be a 10-foot by at least 4-foot room. And, you know, the way that they kind of hook it around right here with the shelves makes it feel a little bit, I guess, more private, more, I don't know, functional, you know, like, you know, right back here, you know, over here, you could probably have like your dirty laundry or something else. And, you know, all the plethora of clothes that you're going to be probably putting over here, you know, it's not going to be seen, you know, the moment that you walk into the bathroom. Okay, now we're leaving the closet. We're going to take one last look essentially around through here and here. And let there be light. Oh, yes. Tile. So we actually had tile in the bathroom here that I forgot to mention, which is nice, especially in these wet areas. And this one right here, they do have that open, but you know, you do have your heat pump back in there, you know, tucked away in the laundry room. That's a fairly sizable laundry room though. I mean, it really is. I mean, you could obviously put like a table there or something else, but I love having the laundry room on the upstairs with the bedrooms. The reason why I like having the laundry room upstairs with the bedrooms is just for ease. You know, if you're getting your kids, if you got young kids, changed out of their clothes, you know, in the evening before bedtime, I mean, you can just, you know, take those and put them right over here into your laundry room. You're also not going to be having to lug a laundry basket, you know, up or downstairs. I know right now, my house, we have a split level house. And so I got to go down a set of stairs, turn, and then go down another set of stairs just to get to my washer and dryer whenever almost all the bedrooms are upstairs. And so this right here is essentially the solution to that. Let's go ahead and, you know, we never toured essentially this first bedroom here. You know, the nice doors, the nice double doors right there for the closet. Right there next to mom and dad's room with a good little window. A nice little bedroom. And then right here, you know, for all the comforters and towels and everything else, you know, we have those nice wood shelves that we saw downstairs. And we also see the same countertops, you know, right here also. Something else that I forgot to show was right here. The soft touch. It's everywhere. It's in the kitchen, it's in the bathrooms, it's everywhere. And over here, we got a nice tub for some kids, shower also. I mean, the area that you have right here is definitely enough where, you know, if you do have a couple kids up here, you know that they're all going to have their own spaces for their toothbrushes and whatnot. I don't know if I did a good job coming into this area right here, but, you know, this kind of is just essentially the last, you know, 2 bedrooms right here. And they're all about the same size. They are. You know, the 2 closet doors right there, the nice window, probably about 130 square feet. You know, this one right here, about the same. I bet there's 2 doors right here, and there is. And this is about another 130 square feet. So essentially with this house right here, you know, you're not going to have any of your kids fighting over, I want that room, that room's bigger. Why does he get the bigger room? You always do that. No, you're not going to get that. All the rooms are relatively about the same size. And like I said, they're all up here on this main floor with the master, which I think is a good breakup from the downstairs living area to the up here. So next up, we are gonna, I'm sure everybody's been waiting, go check out the ADU. Come on over to our ADU. I know that we saw in the garage there. Ooh, the sun in my eyes is right here. And then we had that wall right here. And then we do have, you know, that second garage area for the ADU, which you can kind of really see is just, you know, right there, that window up there, this garage and on back. But it does have its own cute little walk-up way right here also that we're gonna go ahead and try to see. Down. Nice little staircase going on up. And we even got that same nice door with the window right there. And I mean, like, look at the little touches on that. I mean, it's everywhere. It's everywhere in these Cedar Ridge homes. It really is. And they even, look, have their own little man gate, kind of going back over there to their own little personal yard. But let's just go ahead and step in here and take a look, shall we? Light, light, light. And more light. So right here, we have the door, we have the staircase, you got your kitchen, a bathroom back there, a walkout to the 1-car garage, and then of course right now I am standing in the living room right here with the walkout. And so where should we begin? Well, we just walk out. We just walk in, walk out, right? In and out. And so, oh, I almost walked right into a screen. That wouldn't have been good. Maybe buy this house. Honestly, wouldn't be the worst thing. Anyways, right here, we can see, you know, that we do have our own little deck right here. We do. And, you know, like I was showing before, we even have our own yard right here at the ADU. And then this. I mean, this would be easy enough that you could just blow that out if you wanted like an easier access over to the ADU. I mean, nothing to it. But, you know, just kind of coming over there and checking out, you know, your main residence. And then, you know, back over here with the ADU. So this is about it. You know, I mean, this is, I mean, fairly sizable. I mean, you could definitely fit a sectional with like a television here, no doubt. I mean, the sectional right here against this wall and maybe right over here. And then, you know, your television right here against this wall. Flow's really nice. I mean, it feels like maybe like an apartment that we've all probably been in a few different times, essentially with the kind of the layout. Of course, we have the Whirlpool appliances, stove, washer, microwave. We, of course, have more of the soft touch. And I know we even have Harry Potter's room over here. We have 2 little Potters going on over here in this house. But the bathroom, a lot like, you know, the one that we saw in the other area. It's just a simple half bath. You know, the sink is just, you know, essentially that standing sink right there. Nothing crazy by any means with the bath. And then, you know, stepping out here, we do have the 1-car garage with, you know, your own fuse panel and your own slightly smaller water heater. But, you know, that kind of free flows right into, you know, the house here. Here we go, walking up the stairs. Dun, dun, dun. Up the stairs, we can see our, I guess our first or second bedroom with the landing right here. And we have, I mean, this full-size washer and dryer really just stacked, you know, really neatly right there. The upstairs full bathroom and the second bedroom up here. Flip the camera around now. We're gonna see me go ahead and just kind of walk into this front bedroom here. And this front bedroom here, you can see it's got the 1 window. Looks a lot like, you know, your bedrooms on the other side with the same size. A little bit smaller of a closet. You know, you got a single door right here. One thing I've noticed also in this ADU is, look, like the wall heaters right here, which isn't necessarily all that uncommon. And, you know, you got your own individual thermostats everywhere in here and up here, which I think is awesome. I love, you know, the independent ability to control the climate a little bit more. I know that I always run hot. My missus always runs cold. So I'm sure she would like the heat at 90 and I would be fine at like 65. But just taking a look there and coming over here to our full bath. So selfie stick in the mirror, same black counter right there. I'm hoping that we can see, yep, just how big that is. You know, like if you were gonna have your, you know, your mother-in-law or your mother or whatever, you know, stay with you, you know, they are gonna have a very adequate, you know, bathroom setup. And same kind of tub that we saw in the second bathroom in the main house. And lastly, this would definitely be, I guess, what you would call the master over on this side. And again, we have the heat, own individual heater. This side is noticeably bigger than the other side. I mean, this room right here, on this side right here is even bigger than the other, you know, 3 non-master bedrooms in the main house. This one right here also obviously has, you know, your double door closet, not the single door like we saw on the second bedroom. But I mean, all in all, I mean, I can't believe for $740,000 you would get this whole entire ADU right here, as well as that 4-bed, 2.5 bath that we just saw. You know, kind of coming back over here, we got the staircase, and just kind of show you, you know, the window. I mean, right here again, I mean, they love these small upward windows that just radiate light. And I love that they, take the time to put the touches in like this with these, Cedar Ridge homes that, just honestly are kind of really making them stand out in a good way. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and just wrap this up. I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera around and just do a quick walkout to the basement. Leaving the master upstairs bathroom. Oh, Maytag washer and dryer right there. Turn off the lights. Down the stairs we go. Into your living room. And that right there about wraps up the tour of the ADU. And so, like always, I would love to be part of your buying or selling journey, around here. PortlandRealEstateCowboy.com, PortlandRealEstateCowboy@gmail. If there's something that you wanted to see that you didn't get to see, maybe another style of home, maybe a builder that I haven't done yet, just reach on out to me and I will try to facilitate any requests that you all have. But until next time, I see through here, the Cedar Ridge, they got this little motto that essentially says, see the difference. And I mean, what I'm going to go ahead and say, just kind of coming straight off the bat, is you are able to see the difference. With most of these homes, they all have kind of unique features, whether it be like the stone that they're kind of putting in down here, some of these, siding breakups that they're doing, here, here, and here, very aesthetically pleasing. All of the houses that you can kind of see through here too are different colors. They don't blend. I mean, right here we have a white. That one right there, believe it or not, is a green. This one right here is, of course, the blue. And there are, just many different styles. It's not necessarily the same house after the same house after the same house that we have seen in some of the other new constructions in the area. I'm kind of just walking up this way right here to kind of for you to even take a look at this style house that we have right here behind me, which is an ADU house, but very nice. Right back here, you can see this is a new construction, and I guess you can't see it on your end, but that one's got a RV door on it. So why don't I just not be lazy and just walk on over and let you see this RV door that I keep on talking about. I'll tell you what, I would love that little excavator right there. I really would. Closed cab, I mean, sitting in the air conditioning, much better than all the open cabs I've ever operated in my life. But right there, you see it? So a big RV door that they're putting on a lot of their houses, here in this neighborhood.